What's up? BigHerc916. Positivity, motivation. Never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. The internet is on fire right now with the allegations against Shannon Sharpe, accusing him of the R word. I guess you can't say it because of the algorithm, whatever, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And as of recently, they found the name of the accuser, and it says her IG is she's Carly, and yeah, very young. Um, I'm not sure exactly if she was also an OnlyFans girl, but I think her age is roughly around 20, and Shannon's in his 50s, and he said it's a shakedown situation. She wanted some money, and obviously she didn't get the memo that most rich guys are pretty cheap, even when it comes to busting cheeks. But as far as Shannon, man, come on, bro. 50 something, a 20-year-old man, at some point she's going to try to get some bread from you. No matter how much you were piping her down, how many times you took her out to Nobu, or if you got her a little BMW, she's gonna want more than that because she knows you're getting big bread. And if you out there busting other cheeks, you're not marrying abroad. Um, you know, usually a young female like that, her ultimate goal is to get pregnant and get an 18-year paycheck. So being in a position as a high profile social media person, ex NFL athlete, sports broadcaster, I mean, dude, you gotta think, man. I mean, this is like you going down to the junior college and just shooting fish in a barrel, man. I mean, it wasn't like you were dealing with an older professional woman who had something to lose if her integrity got compromised. These young girls don't care. They don't care, man. And I have a couple of friends that are older dudes, and they're like, "Oh, I'm trying to get me a girl in her 20s, or not older than early 30s." I'm like, "Dude, you're in your late 50s. Who are you? You think you're gonna find one of them young girls and she's gonna be all head over heels over you? Come on, man. You're fooling yourself. You got a pocketbook, but dude, you're not a model. You're not some guy that she's gonna take around to her friends and brag about, except for when you take her and her friends out to eat. But yeah, man, Shannon Sharpe, man, luckily he recorded some of the text or saved them, but he should have recorded some of the actual interactions, because look, if there's anything, is when you are saying stuff like that, you're a big black dude. This is a little white girl. And anybody from the outside looking in, when you sit there, oh, I was just talking with her doing this, they're not listening to that, man. They're just looking at the size of you, how young she is, and the fact that she's saying that you forced yourself on her, even if it was consensual, even if it was role play. I mean, a lot of young girls they're animals, bro. They're animals. They they do all kind of stuff. I know a lot of young dudes, they be telling me stories, and they're like, I'm like, man, but I'm an older cat. I'm married. I'm not looking to try to run around with some girl half my age and pretend like, oh, I'm in love, or, you're piping her down so well that you think she's just gonna, bend over backwards for you. These girls, a lot of them, it don't matter if you're an athlete, especially the athletes, they are playing you. They are playing you, and they're not looking, to get dogged out and just think, man, they're going to leave that situation trying to get something in the long run. they're not going to let you just run through them and think like, oh man, you're not, man. They want something because they're sitting at home like thinking, well, man, why didn't I get some? My apartment's not paid for. I'm still out here on OnlyFans showing my coochie. I still have to go see these other guys and do this and that. I should have got more from him. I gave him all my time. They start thinking all this stuff, man. And so this is not surprising. Yeah, I would say it's a shakedown, but it doesn't surprise me because, Shannon, and like a lot of these other guys, I don't know them personally, but they still operating and thinking with their dinglings. That's the male tendency, man. A lot of guys, hey man, they especially when your bread is right and you can travel and do things, and this dude, he's probably knocking down 4 or 5 a week. Shannon is, dude probably got high testosterone. He's strong as, an ox, so he's breaking backs. I would imagine when he's out there running around, and it's not no shortage of women coming after him. Biggest, podcast out there, popular athlete, in the limelight. I mean, come on, man. Um, the sexually explicit messages include the woman allegedly telling Sharpe that she wants him to put a dog collar around my neck and tie me up and do bad things to me. The former Denver Broncos defense lawyer also named the plaintiff, who legal papers identify only as Jane Doe. But from what they're saying on X, her name is Gabriela Zuniga, and her IG is she's Carly. But yeah, Sharpe's attorney, Lanny J. Davis, said in a statement, according to New York Post, that the text messages clearly indicate the nature of the relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. The civil action filed in Nevada State Court alleged that Sharpe committed sexual assault against the accuser near the end of 2024 and the start of 2025. It added that the crime was committed during a rocky, consensual relationship that lasted about 2 years. The papers accused Sharpe of threatening to kill the woman, manipulating and controlling her, and repeatedly threatening to brutally choke her and violently slap her. Man, look, you keep coming back to see somebody that you say is treating you in a very violent manner against your will. Why wasn't this reported sooner? And the thing is, man, this is a classic S&M relationship, or somebody who's into these type of submissive agreements. I mean, I've seen chicks that's they have a master, and he does his thing. They take it everywhere, and they're cool with it. It's a contract. I mean, this is not like anything that's illegal. This is two consenting adults. But like I said, he's a celebrity. She's a young girl with a lot of fans on social media, and she's looking at it like, hey, this guy, I felt the way we ended, he dogged me out, but it's obvious, that she provoked the sexual encounter in this nature, and there are a lot of people who have these type of relationships.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
oh Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke the out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
Choke me,
I don't
tie
think you
me
have a choice
up,
in the matter.
spanking. This stuff that goes on, and these young girls, man, they know the power of that, man. They know what it'll do to an old head when they start talking dirty and nasty like that, old head gets all, man, he about to skeet in his pants. He get over there and beat it down, and he's feeling like, man, I'm a young man still. He ain't busting down no old cheeks. He wants to bust down them young cheeks. And it's entertaining. It's fun for him, and he's feeling like, man, this is what it's about. So yeah, man. Davis, however, has stressed that Sharpe categorically denies allegations, ready to fight legally. Sharpe and the accuser had consensual sex until January 2nd, 2025, Davis said, which is the day when she allegedly asked for $25,000 per cheek in a message. So she wanted $25K per cheek. Man, look, he should have paid her to go away, man. That's 50 grand. This dude is worth probably anywhere, 50 to 100 million? Pay her to 50K, homie, if you don't want to be bothered with her. Because you busting down these other, OnlyFans or IG models, man. 50K is like peanuts. That's what those dudes in the Middle East and all these other rich dudes do. They pay them and keep it pushing, and they got a concubine. But, dude, some of these brothers, man, they get involved in these, and they're cheap. Niggas is cheap. They don't want to, pay to make them go away. And that's what you do. Because you don't already put yourself in a hell of a situation, and you're doing stuff to her that this other maybe woman that you're attracted to, she ain't talking like that, even though you want to do that. This young girl is talking all the nasty stuff you done watched on Pornhub, and you are feeling like you are the man. But she's not stupid. She's recording stuff. She's, putting together her master plan so that she can get paid. And then all she got to do is, find the right attorney. Oh, you were hooking up with who? Oh man, that's a slam dunk right there. Let's go get some bread, man. In another message, the woman allegedly shared a photo with Sharpe showing a woman tied up in a compromising position and wrote on March 5th, 2023, tie me up like this and F me. Sharpe replies, if I knew how to, I would. The accuser then allegedly wrote, it's okay, I have handcuffs and we can stick to those for now. Come on, man, this is a cold freak, man. Cold freak, man. The pair exchanged adult-only texts again on January 31st, 2024, with the woman allegedly writing, that just got my pee wet. Tie me up and do bad things to me. Sharpe wrote in response, cuff up. These girls, they are vicious, man. They are gamed up. The accuser allegedly wrote, you still have my handcuffs? I want like some hardcore BDSM action though, and feeling kind of freaky lately. Dude, a little young female telling you this, and you're sitting at home and you're like, man, this dude, man, he when he's not doing interviews, he probably just on a sexual frenzy. After that gym pump. Oh man. On March 14th, the woman wrote, I want to be abused, daddy, and I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. On October 9th, the couple spoke about the woman's desire to have a baby with Sharpe, including text from the accuser saying, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then you can do whatever you want to me. And I literally ate so much food, I look like I'm pregnant with your big black baby. Big black baby. These young girls, they know exactly, oh, my big black baby? I can put that big black baby up in you? Man, they get you the raw dog of man. They don't put no Jimmy on. Man, come on, man. They are smart. They're advanced. They're advanced beyond their age. Sharpe replied, if I can still F with you around my B-Day in 24, you can IUD out. So IUD, basically, he's saying, like, take it out. If I still mess with you around my birthday, and I'll put one up in you. God, man, he got you. Man, Okay, I'll put it in you. I'll give you a black baby, a big black baby. On February 29, 2024, Sharpe wrote that the accuser's desire for the baby is a kink for her, with the women replying, "You're the one that has a breeding kink. And I mean, I only want a baby if it's from I think I'd be a good mom." See, there's a whole fetish for that too. They call it breeding, you know. And they got these cucks and they breed their wives, and they wives just take nothing but black dingaling, and they all bust nuts up in there. And the cuck takes them home, and he's like, "Oh man, we're gonna have a black baby. We're gonna have a black baby, man." That's what they do. There's a lot of freaky fetish stuff going on out there, man. And obviously, she's tapped in and she knows what these guys want, what gets them going. She's very smart, and he's like not very keen to the young game, and he's actually thinking, "Oh man, this is really real. Come on, man." And it is a turn on for me, some of these females to think, "Oh man, I'm gonna get pregnant by you. Ooh, you big, this big swole dude, man. Come on. Oh yeah, put it in me." Oh man. Jane Doe's lawsuit claimed that the pair faced problems when Sharpe was heard having sex on Instagram Live in September 2024. In a series of texts on December 26, 2024, she demanded a formal apology. As she continued to ask Sharpe to apologize, he wrote, "I've already apologized. Stop playing childish games." See, she's a child. She's not that old. She's not in her late 20s, early 30s. She's still like young, but she's smart when it comes to stimulating your huevos. Davis said that the evidence paints a clear picture. This was a consensual adult relationship that included role playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios initiated by the woman. The accuser and Sharpe met at Los Angeles gym in 2023. At the time, the woman was just 20 years old, the civil complaint stated. Yeah, so when they met, she was 20. So what 2023? So she's 22? Oh man, come on. She just got out of high school 2 years before he met her. So man, oh, come on, dude. Are you not thinking? I hear people, "Oh, the snow bunny." It don't matter if it's a snow bunny or a black chick, a Mexican chick, or Russian, and Asian. Man, come on, man. Are you delusional? Really? This dude just got played, man. And even he prevails and it was consensual. It's just the fact that, dude, you use all your businesses out there. I mean, there's a lot of freaks out there, people doing kinky stuff, not getting caught paying these girls going to other countries and getting poo-pooed on and all kind of stuff. But when they can find somebody that they can expose, they won't hesitate. And he just got exposed publicly, so now he's got to look like a cold freakazoid in front of all his fans, which is his private business, is his business. I mean, dude, go have your fun. Nobody's judging you. But when you're a public figure, you are subject to a lot more scrutiny, and you are a target. Like all these other guys, you are a target. And just because you are who you are, don't think that there won't be repercussions or fallout if things don't go the way of the other person. I mean, we've seen this happen time and time again with these females, hooking up with dudes and then blowing them out the water. So yeah, I feel it's a shakedown. I mean, the talk, the text. That's, man, I've seen it, man. I know some when I was single. But dude, I wasn't no multi millionaire. I wasn't on all these platforms making all this money and you know doing the most, man. When you're doing the most and all that, then the females feel like, man, shit, I'm gonna get something out of it. But you just a average dude, man. Shit ain't nothing to gain. You ain't gonna get nothing from me. You know what I mean? I get you a damn burrito at the taco stand. Shit, that's the most you're gonna get. But these cats, they got a lot more at stake, and brand deals, sponsorship deals, all that shit falls under this because everybody's worried about, there's a clause in a lot of these companies' brand representation, and it's something to do with your image. And if you breach that clause, you can lose millions of dollars. So he probably just lost millions of dollars over this. Millions of dollars, man, because this female exposed him with this shit, with the text and emails and stuff, even though she was probably down for a lot of it. She was probably getting down with it, and it was a whole role play thing, like uh, what you see in a lot of these, like a lot of these adult shows and porn. It's role play, it's acting, and it's people get turned on by that. Be in public humiliation, it's like, ooh, get turned on. I like the way you're humiliated. Get back home and beat them cheeks up. But in this case right here, because it's a public figure, anybody else, man, shit, man, do your thing. But with him, oh, Tony Busby, he gonna try to get some paper, man. So, hey, man, make sure you hit that like button, share button. Let me know what you guys think. 50 something years old, 22. She was 20 when he met her. Come on, bro. She just got out of the high school, was maybe did a couple classes at a junior college, and here you are. You done been through all these females, and here you go with this young one, and you thinking like, I'm smarter than her, but it didn't appear to be that you were that much smarter than her, buddy. Yeah. So hey, man, subscribe, BigHerc916.
Oh, the popos are coming. I gotta hurry up and wash my ass. Go to BigHerc916.com, pick you up a bar of soap, and wash your ass, or else you're gonna be under arrest too. Oh,
Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500 million views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. This is my journey against all odds.
pick up a limited edition GTA poster signed by me for $10, or with your purchase of a Wig Splitter Porsche t-shirt, I'll throw in a free poster signed by me for you.